Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Cancer, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Cancer, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Cancer spirit. Alright, Cancer, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Cancer, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Three of Wands in reverse. So somebody feels that person has totally turned their back on them. I do sense from one person's point of view, this person could have been a little egoistic or a bit prideful or, something, but now they feel they've lost their power. They've lost their power, they feel blocked now. Maybe in the past this person had ego hassles or something and they never made a choice, or they wanted to keep their options open. I don't know. Now they're feeling very lonely. They feel that I made some very unwise and foolish choices in my life. I delayed things for too long, and now they probably don't even know if the other person's is even available. Are they still single? Are they, have they moved on? So the other person says, yes, this was a very imbalanced connection. There was no partnership, there was no equal give and take. I was dealing with somebody who was emotionally not opening up to me. They were rude to me, they were mean to me, their communication skills were zero, and they were playing games with me. They wanted to have all the control of this connection. This was a very imbalanced connection. Person B says, I am taking back my power, I'm taking back control, I am now pursuing my own life. I think person B has found their confidence back, because they feel that the other person was always like making them feel not good enough, or leaving them out in the cold, or leaving them in lack. So person B says, no, I'm much better than that. I'm going to just hold back from this connection and work on myself and my own life now. I think person B is the one who could be turning their back on this connection. And that's what's affecting person A now. So before I start clarifying these cards, that's just off the cuff, my first thought about the reading. I'll clarify all these, but before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on in this connection. Why is Cancer and their person feeling the way that they are? Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person. Why are they feeling this way, Spirit? All right. So the first card here says sex, and the other one says attraction. So maybe there was a matter of trust here in this connection. Maybe somebody here wanted to keep their options open, or they wanted to juggle, or they were pretending to be somebody they weren't and being a false, person, or I don't know what. So, like, there's more, maybe in the past there was more focus on the physical aspect of things rather than building a friendship or commitment or something like that. And now there could be trust issues regarding this connection, right? So that's what Spirit is saying. Now let's see if you guys both could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll start the clarification. So dialogue message card, Spirit, between Cancer and their person. If they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Let's take a few more from another deck. Cancer and their person, Spirit. All right. And just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Cancer, and if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I can't control these emotions, so I run. So somebody was not emotionally available. Maybe they thought everything was very surface level and passion and sex and this and that. But when it came to love, maybe this person was always running. I know that I'm marriage material. And I know that deep down, you know that too. So one person wanted commitment, the other person was running. I didn't show you what you meant to be. Yep, we can see that. It's hard to move on when I keep comparing you to everyone new that I meet. I would have never known how much I love you if we were together. I want to hear your voice. I didn't want to run away, I just ignored you to see how upset you'd be over me. So somebody was playing mind games here, right? But they didn't realize that instead of feeling bad, the other person would switch off and say, okay, if you don't want me, then I'm going to find myself. Let me spoil you. Now they want to maybe come back and woo their person. I made a mistake. Someone like you is hard to find. Can we start from scratch? I've come to realize that I'm not more awakened than you. You're awake too. I'm learning that I can still have a great life without you. This could be person B. All right, so these were some of your messages, Cancer. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, I'm going to take an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be Cancer for the viewer. You could be watching, maybe your cross watchers here watching for you. So here's a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer of the reading spirit. And this one here says marriage. Well, somebody is maybe wanting commitment now, but the spiritual meaning, I mean, if you see the card very carefully, Cancer, this is a person who is walking out of a house, walking away from a very dark place, a home which has no lights, it's full of darkness. So somebody says, I'm not going to stay in darkness, I'm leaving this, even anticipation of having a long-lasting, happy life in this house. I'm walking out. I'm going to commit to myself. So, could go either way. Maybe the other person is wanting commitment. So, let's see. Let's clarify these cards and find out. So, person A, let's start with you. Why the Emperor in reverse? Why the Emperor in reverse? Oh, they feel they lost out on a great partnership. They lost out on a happily ever after. They feel they lost out on a great partnership. Now this person is going through the dark night of the soul. They probably seeing the other person very happy in their own life, or they feel blocked by the other person. Whatever said and done, I think this person is grieving now. They are grieving, they have regrets, sorrow, shame, guilt, remorse, and they're very disappointed in themselves. Very disappointed at the situation. Maybe they are recognizing that whatever their behavior was of the past, being controlling or egoistic, broke things between the two of you, led to a lot of heartbreak. So why the Chariot in reverse? Yeah, they feel they lost out. They feel blocked. They feel the other person has given up on them. They've lost out on a partnership and is probably out there working with new people. Maybe is giving their love to somebody else or something. So now it's, I think, their turn to feel the loss of what they could have had, but they didn't work towards it. Why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. And there was a lack of making a choice. Yep, somebody was holding back from this connection throughout. And now I think that they have decided that I do want to return. And I think they have recognized the connection now to be a soulmate bond. They do now want to have victory in this connection, but now they don't know how. It's like things have totally become stagnant. What do I do now? I made some wrong choices, or I didn't make the choice then. Now I want to go back, but how do I, how do I go back? How do I go back? Because they feel the other person will not allow them back in, has strong boundaries, has cut them out, has trust issues regarding them. This person is now thinking, reflecting on maybe their past behavior. So tell me, Two of Pentacles, what you're thinking. They are feeling very imbalanced. They know they made some unwise and foolish choices. I think they do want to rectify their mistake. I think this person does want to work on the connection because they are very, very frustrated now. They want to come out of their anxiety and their sleepless nights, and they want to restart communication with the other person. They want to now step up and prove to the other person that, I'm ready now. I'm ready to take responsibility. I'm ready to do right by you. I want to have a partnership with you. But it's like, how do I do it now after all that has been done? So how do you see the connection now, person A? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection now? The Hermit in reverse. They could be really missing the other person. Yeah, they do want to rebuild this connection, but why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? They, I think, wanting to know the truth, whether the other person is even still single. They don't know. I think this person is blocked. They are not unable to figure out whether the other person is still single, or have they given their love to somebody new already. It's like, now they see the potential that I want to be the person that they deserve. I want to tell them how much I value them. I want to have them in my life, especially now that the other person has stopped chasing them or something. They're suddenly putting person B on a pedestal or something. I think they want to come and apologize to the other person, but they are scared. They're scared that maybe it's too late, or what if the other person already has moved on with somebody else. So there's a lot of frustration here. There's a lot of fear, right? So what action they will finally take, I will open later, Cancer. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, person B says, you know what? Maybe you guys had an argument, fight, or something happened here, which maybe person A, in the heat of anger, could have said certain things where person B feels, no, I'm passing judgment on this person. They were always playing mind games. I was very burdened, very overwhelmed, and I was carrying all the weight of this connection, while as this person, they were rude and mean and hurtful, and this just didn't work out. Right. So person B could be right now focused on maybe on their work, on making their own life happy or something, saying, I'm not going to be an option in somebody's life. I'm choosing myself. This person was treating me like I was just an option in their life or something. They took my love for granted. They didn't treat me right. I was giving them so much, but they kept taking. They never reciprocated. They were emotionally keeping me strung along without offering me anything, just blowing hot and cold with me. There was no commitment on the table. They always made me feel like I was not good enough for them, always playing these mind games. So I'm cutting this connection out. I'm cutting them out, and I'm focusing on my future. Why do you feel like that, person B? Person B says because this was a very imbalanced connection. So I've shut it down. Yeah, I'm closing the door on this person. They were just a player. They were just wanting passion and sex, and not just from me but from many other people. They were immature, and all they wanted was a fun time. So I've put my boundaries up. If they're not going to ever make a choice, then I'm going to get onto my chariot and move on. I'm manifesting a brand new future for myself. I'm holding back from them. I know my worth. I know my value. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah, person B says this was an unfair situation. I need somebody who can be my true match. Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. Maybe at one time, person B did see person A as their perfect match, but then they soon realized that no, passion is all there, it's fine, but where is the emotional happiness? None of my cups are getting filled here, and I don't want to have a connection where I'm always disappointed, always getting my heart broken. So I need to cut those chains and, release this connection. I don't want to be in a connection where somebody is always making me feel like I'm less than, or leaving me out in the cold, or abandoning me. If I have to go through all that, then I might as well be single and, be independent and look good, feel good, focus on my money, and release this toxic connection and maybe find somebody new. Okay, so how do you see the connection now? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection currently? Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, person B says, I am holding back from this person because they just created too much chaos. I'm not waiting around for them anymore to come back and make me feel like I'm not good enough for them. No, I'm choosing a brand new direction, new path. This person was just a liar. They were a cheat. They were always ghosting me, lying to me. So, yeah. I'm healing my own broken heart. I'm holding back from them. So person B could be transforming their own life at the moment, getting unstuck from a situation which they feel was not going anywhere. There was nothing on the table. No commitment, things were always stuck, there was no offer on the table. So person B says, yeah, I've lost hope in this connection. So let's see then what actions you guys will take. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Cancer. And while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you, if you could just tap the like button or the thumbs up button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated to do more readings for you, Cancer. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Star. I think person A still really wants to heal this connection. Now they are seeing person B as their wish come true, their brightest star in the sky. Okay, tell me about the star card. Yep, this person is ready. They are absolutely ready to do exactly what person B always wanted them to do. They want to step up. They want to do right by the other person. They want to heal the connection. They're ready for commitment. This person is absolutely ready to have a long-lasting connection with the other person who they see is their biggest wish. I think that this person may just be thinking of how to start communicating with the other person now. Yes, they are in their head, they are going back and forth, maybe could be planning, drafting as to what to say, because they know they'll have to explain themselves about their past behavior when they were immature or they were behaving like a player. So they will have to also explain all the times they left person B out in the cold. So they are kind of trying to figure it out, but they are also wishing and hoping for this connection. They have grown up. I mean, this person has evolved from what I feel, and they do want to settle any kind of dispute between the two of you so peace can be restored into this connection, because they've realized that they have unconditional love for person B. There is love here. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise. What's your action? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Eight of Pentacles. Person B is busy working on themselves. This is like a single person, head down, churning out their pentacles, working on themselves, maybe doing a new exercise regime or following a new business, or, just making money, or just focused on themselves. Yeah, they feel they have to start a brand new chapter for myself and make new choices, because they feel I think this person is totally focused on putting in investments into places where they feel it's going to fructify. It's like, I'm moving towards my own happiness now. They're almost like trying to rebirth themselves. that's their way of coping, I think, with that emotional heartbreak that they've been through. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.